first PBA Finals appearance, still the most in PBA history.
This is nothing. We're just getting over the hump. Let's get what we want to get, what we're working so hard for. Let's do that.
Tama. Sang-ayon tayo kay Gabe Freeman. They finished number 2 at the end of the elimination round, and then they got rid of a very pesky BMEG Derby Ace squad. And right now they're here in the finals, game 1, Don Tiveros in company up against an Alaska team. And now let's look at the webpage, Jason. You know, Alaska again staring at a loaded team. They did it against Ginebra, they did it against Soccetex, and now they'll have to do it all over again.
And it's not getting any easier for them. Yun nga yung sinasabi natin, pahirap ng pahirap sa Alaska, but they have continued to find a way. And as we look at the webpage, ano ba yung mga kailangan gawin ng Alaska dito sa game na to, and maybe definitely for the series? I think number 1, they have to find a way to get easy baskets. Because San Miguel Beer is the number 1 team when it comes to defense in terms of field goal percentage. That means Alaska, in that half-court set, mahihirapan silang kumuha ng puntos. So kailangan silang pumunta sa free throw line to get some free throws. And the other thing that they can do is actually get on a break when San Miguel turns the ball over, because even though San Miguel, they talk about that loaded team, they are actually not very good at taking care of the basketball, and Alaska can take advantage of that. Next up, Diamond must shine. Diamon Simpson, we saw it in that series against Soccetex. Ang laki na ng bumabantay sa kanya. Malaking tao na, but he still dominated that series. He's the key to making that half-court offense of theirs work in that series. He was averaging 22 points and 16 rebounds. Huge numbers, especially for Alaska. And that's what they have to continue to get from him. And if they can get more, all the more better that it would be for their team. And finally, they have to contain Freeman. Etong si Freeman, Miko, nakita natin yung ginawa niya sa BMEG Derby Ace. Crazy numbers. 20 points. Mas marami pa yung rebounds. 21 rebounds. It's the energy of Freeman that gets this San Miguel team going, and they have to find a way to get him disinterested in putting all that energy for his team.
So guys like Hugdata, maybe even Sam Eman, they have the tough task of trying to contain Freeman. And now let's close the Alaska window, click on the San Miguel window para sa webpage and find out what the Beermen have to do in order to get off to a good start in this best of 7 affair.
Para naman sa San Miguel, ito yung kailangan nilang gawin, no? They've been chanting this. Miski tapos na yung NBA Finals, naririnig pa rin natin to. Beat LA. LA Tenorio is the key to making Alaska work. He only averages 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists. But when he is not on the floor, Miko, this team really struggles in getting their shot. So they have to find a way, itong San Miguel, na para itong si Tenorio mahirapan when he is on the floor. Next up, San Miguel has to push the tempo. They have to put pressure on the weary legs of Alaska. Alaska might say, we're not a tired team. But remember, they have played 12 straight games. And no matter what you say, iba pa rin yun, and they had to play 2 critical games that they were due to be eliminated. And finally, they have to utilize their depth. You know, the guys in that lineup of San Miguel, sinasabi na puro superstar, but they have to come in and give 100%. One thing is to have a star-studded lineup, but it's another thing to make all those guys shine, and that's what they have to do.
And now let's turn you over to the Coliseum announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, PBA fans. Before we start game 1 of the finals, we will have the awarding ceremony for the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference Best Import and the Best Player of the Conference. First, here are the candidates for the Best Import of the Conference. From the BMEG Derby Ace Yamanos, Tony Washam. From the Alaska Aces, Diamon Simpson. From the San Miguel Beermen, Gabe Freeman. From the Talking Text Trobang Texters, Sean Daniels. And now may we call in PBA Commissioner Sonny Barrios and PBA Chairman and Governor of the BMEC Derby Ace Llamados, Mr. Rene Pardo. Garnering a total of 385 statistical points, 372 media votes, 226 player votes, 300 votes from Solar Sports, and 75 votes from the PBA for a total of 1,358 points. The best import of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference. From the San Miguel Beermen, Gabe Freeman. Let's give a big round of applause to this year's best import, Gabe Freeman. And now, for the best player of the conference, here are your candidates. From the Alaska Aces, L.A. Tenorio. From the BMEC Derby Ace Llamados, James Yap. From the Talk and Text Trabant Texters, Jimmy Alabag. From the Coca-Cola Tigers, Gary David. From the San Miguel Beermen, Jay Washington. From the Talk and Text Trabant Texters, Ranidel De Ocampo. Our best player of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference, garnering a total of 258 statistical points, 507 media votes, 150 player votes, 300 votes from Solar Sports, and 150 votes from the Philippine Basketball Association for a total of 1,365 points. The best player of the 2010 PBA Fiesta Conference. From the San Miguel Beermen, Jay Washington. And now we would like to request the best import of the conference, Mr. Gabe Freeman, the San Miguel Beer, to join our best player of the conference in Washington.
So congratulations to two San Miguel Beermen, Jay Washington, best player of the Fiesta Conference, and Gabe Freeman, best import of the Fiesta Conference.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them a big round of applause. Our best import, Gabe Freeman, and the best player of the conference, Jay Washington. Thank you very much.
Well, that's a good way to start game one. You win 2 pieces of very valuable hardware for 2 of your players, even before the jump ball. And